Hello everyone and welcome back to another redstone video. In today's video we are going to be going over 3 different types of T flip-flops. T flip-flops take a pulse of power and turn it into a constant pulse. So for example, when a button would usually just turn a redstone lamp on for when it's pressed, with a T flip-flop it will be powered until another pulse is sent through. So how this works is this is a monostable circuit. I will explain it more in another video, but for now I'll explain it a little bit. So this redstone dust is powering this block, and this repeater is taking power from that block. But this block is also powering this piston right here. So just after this redstone repeater takes a power from this block, the piston will extend, cutting off its power. So as you can see here, we'll get a short pulse through there, and then this will extend, cutting off the power. You can see it again. So this part, so when a piston receives a pulse that's 1 tick or less, then it will spit out its block, and if it receives another pulse, it will take its block back in. So when this monostable circuit turns the pulse into a 1 tick pulse, this piston will push the redstone block out, and it'll spit its block out, so the block will stay there, powering the redstone lamp or whatever you need to power. So here you can see that it's powered, and then you send another pulse and it's unpowered. So another type of T flip-flop is this dropper T flip-flop. This T flip-flop uses droppers because you can take a comparator output from droppers. Comparators basically just measure how much items are in a dropper or any type of other container. So even if there's just one item in a container, it'll put out an output. So for this one, when we press the button, this dropper will get powered, and it will put the redstone torch into this dropper right here. So as you can see, we press it, and now this comparator is detecting the item inside and powering this lamp. But when we press the button again, this dropper will first push it up, and then very, very shortly after, this dropper will also get a pulse from that button and put it into the hopper. So as you can see here, it was even too quick for us to see, but then it'll put it into the hopper, and the hopper will put it back down into this dropper. So then the cycle can be repeated and repeated and repeated. So this next T flip-flop works the same as all T flip-flops. You press it, it turns on, you send another pulse, and it turns off. So this one requires the use of locking repeaters. Locking repeaters are when a repeater gets power input to it from the side, it will lock it in its current state. So this repeater is currently locked off. Even though power is trying to power it, it will not take any output or input. So when we press this button, it turns this redstone torch off, unlocking this repeater. And then this power, which stays on for 4 ticks, will power that repeater, powering this block, turning this redstone torch off, which will then unpower this redstone lamp, unpowering this redstone dust here, and then this redstone torch will turn on again, locking this repeater in the on state, so that this torch will not turn on until we unlock it again. I hope that makes sense, but I'll show it to you just one more time just so you can see. So we press the button, it gets unlocked, that turns on, it gets locked and then it turns off. And then you can see the same thing happening on the reverse. So I'm going to show you one use for a T flip-flop. So normally you'd have to use a lever or a constant power source to turn on a double piston extender. But if you use a T flip-flop, you can take any pulse and turn it into a constant output. So when we press this button here, this is the T flip-flop we saw in the first design. It's powering this redstone dust, turning the double piston extender on that I showed you in the previous video. And then we can press it again and it will turn off. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and please share it with your friends and family. Shout out to Connor and Ellie. Thanks for subscribing, and please share it with your friends and family. I hope you all have a terrific day, and goodbye.